Both sides are dialing up the pressure to get out the vote on a constitutional amendment deciding the future of abortion in Kentucky.
WDRB's Lindsay Allen explains the approach of both campaigns.
Well, chances are you've seen signs like this and this all over the state as just 2 weeks remain until Election Day. Over the next 2 weeks, expect to see more of those signs, more commercials.
Amendment 2 is an extreme mandate made by politicians, and it goes too far. Vote no.
Yes on number 2, the reasonable, common sense vote.
And maybe even a knock on your door. On November 8th, it will be up to voters to decide whether to explicitly ban abortion in the state constitution. A yes vote boils down to this.
In the Kentucky Constitution, we will amend it to affirm there is no right to abortion or the funding thereof abortion.
The yes side hosting rallies and writing op-eds in recent weeks. The approach, they say, to clear up confusion.
There's a very confusing campaign being ran by the other side and misleading that this has to do with miscarriages and infertility or banning all abortions. It just simply doesn't do that.
The Vote No campaign taking a grassroots approach this weekend, knocking on doors.
The main goal is to talk to as many people who will most likely be voting no, and really let them know that this is on the ballot, because what we're seeing is a lot of people just don't know.
Voting no on 2 means Kentucky's constitution would remain unchanged, leaving the issue of abortion subject to legal interpretation.
This is about being a personal medical decision between the people who are pregnant, their loved ones, and their doctors.
Right now, abortions are banned in Kentucky under a trigger law enacted after the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade. The only exception is if the mother's life is at risk. The trigger law is being challenged by 2 Louisville abortion clinics. The state Supreme Court, though, is waiting until a week after the election, November 15th, to hear oral arguments on the issue. Kentucky voters will find Amendment 2 at the very end of your ballot. That means you'll have to flip it over to cast your vote on this issue. With photographer Josh Horton, I'm Lindsay Allen, WDRB News.